What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Bluezelle. We're having a bit of a bounce at the moment. Even with yesterday's fake ETF news, this chart actually looks like it's holding up better than most charts. We definitely have broken out of this little downtrend that we're in. I think that we're still going down. Don't get me wrong, but just out of this little, you could see it right here, right? Like if this was some kind of downtrend right here, we're breaking out of it now, or maybe if you wanted to tighten it up and put the line here, maybe even like there, whatever. We've broken out of it one way or another. Why they're breaking out of it or faking out of it, however you want to look at it. But this move definitely looks different than what we've seen so far on the way down here. It's a little bit more extreme, but yeah, it doesn't look like there's any volume coming in. Not on the dailies here. On the 4-hour, a little bit, yeah. A little bit of volume. I think that suffices. That's okay, yeah. On the daily, not so much. And I'm going to delete these because I don't know why they're still there. If you look at the daily, right, decreasing volume. We still have 19 hours, 37 minutes left in this day, though, and it's already past half of that volume there. So it depends on how this turns out, but we're up 6% on the day. We could definitely reverse and come down from here, though I don't necessarily think we're going to. At first, actually, I would believe that we go up a little bit more to this 382 area, somewhere around 14 cents, 14.4 cents. We could go a little bit further than that even. If we zoom out and we just look at the price with this fib in mind, putting it right at the 382, previous area of resistance here, previous area of closing resistance here, resistance there. I wonder if we go back in time. We're kind of at a previous area of resistance right now, but I don't know. We've wicked in this area before. Found, no, I guess no support there. I don't know, maybe just more in relevant times, but overall, it's been somewhat significant. I would expect that we find resistance there. We do have a previous area of support there as well, so somewhere between like 14.4 cents and 15 cents is where I think we're going, and then from there we'll probably turn around. We could go higher. It is possible we could go to the 618 and the 69 area, though I don't necessarily believe that at the moment. It could happen, but we'll just we'll kind of see. On the daily, the RSI is looking rather productive. Not gonna lie, you're above the 50, which is nice to see. But you've got this high here, higher high here, high here, higher high here. What happened on this day? Look, you've got hidden bearish divergence still. So maybe you don't close up here, you just wick up here, and that would be fine. I would actually kind of expect that if we were to maintain this hidden bearish divergence, but who knows? I would not like to see this daily RSI get above the 60. If that happens, we could really stand to go higher, and that would kind of throw out the whole idea that we're going lower than this low here with Bluezelle. And that low could suffice, guys. Remember, I have been saying that. I haven't been expecting it, though I have been saying it. From low to high, right at the 382, it would kind of make sense if that was a low point and then we went up from there. But it wouldn't make sense to me because you generally see that after the strong move, right? And here is your strong move. If we look at the daily, you can see this is like your more immediate move up right here. You had a retracement right to the 382, and then you continued upwards. Well, here it wasn't necessarily as strong. It was tenacious, but it wasn't like a big strong move like this. It just it took longer. It's a little bit more lackluster in angle than this was. Even this move here has a steeper angle than this did here. It's just it's to the downside instead of to the upside. But going back to the idea that I wouldn't expect that we find support here at this 382, in my opinion. I think what we'd more likely do is go up to this 236 and then find resistance and come down to the 618, 69 area. But anything can happen. Finding support at the 382 and going to new highs is something that is pretty common in fibs, so just be aware of that. I think that if we had a week to close above the 236, not like in a week we close, but like if we have any week, whether it's this week or next week, or the week after that closes, any week really. It doesn't have to be any of those specific weeks, but if any week closes above this 236, I would think that it is on to new all-time highs. Wicking above it doesn't count. You'd want to close. So if we can close above it, then yeah, we get a close below this 382, same thing, but to the downside, it's on to the 618, 69 area, which I do truthfully expect that we go somewhere around that 7 to 8 cent zone at the lowest. I like to kind of keep it safe. I've got my buy order set at 9.5 cents, just below this 0.5 area actually. So I've been from about 8 cents to to right around 9.5 cents actually is where I'm buying, but it might not go that low. It's totally possible that it doesn't. It is very common, you know. I do want to point out again, it is very common to find temporary support at your 382. You move down like this, you come up, find resistance on your 236, and then you go down to your 618, 69 area. It's a very common kind of like pattern with fibs, so just be aware of that. We could definitely go up to 14.8 cents, 14.9 cents, and still prevail to the bearish side. So, what is it? What is this here on the what is that? What do we call that? I think it's 3 black crows. The pattern site, or 3 falling crows, or something like that. I think it would be a candlestick pattern. You go to the patternsite.com, your home, you click on candlesticks, and then we'll look up 3. Where is it? Maybe not. What is it? Would it be under T? QRST. 3 black crows right there. I already clicked on it before. Okay, so 3 black crows. Important results. Theoretical performance bearish reversal. Okay, theoretical performance is a bearish reversal. Tested performance bearish reversal 78% of the time. Overall performance rank 3. Interesting. Frequency rank, as in I think maybe how often you see it, 60. I don't know, but pretty reliable is what it sounds like. Best percentage meeting price target 36%. Bear market up breakout. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that, but anyways, number of candles 3. Price trend leading to the pattern upward configuration. Look for 3 tall black candles that appear in an upward price trend. Candles 2 and 3 of the pattern should open with the body of the prior candle, and all 3 should close near their lows, making new lows along the way. So something like that. You know, they open within the candle, then close out. But I'm pretty sure the example he gives, yeah, look, they don't. He's calling this a 3 black crows, and they don't open in the bar at all. So I really think that this, to me, that looks like 3 black crows. And at the top, bearish reversal. I mean, I kind of would, you know, overall expect that we do go down. So again, we could go up from here to like maybe not that high, up to like 14.9 cents. What would that be? Somewhere a little bit below that there. And then from there continue this move down. You know, this is a 3 black crows bearish reversal pattern, as well as, you know, the fact that on the daily here we topped off in the overbought zone. We didn't have bearish divergence, but you don't need it to, you know, market. What we did have was decreasing volume as we were going higher. That's not a good look normally. On the weekly, we went from the overbought zone to out of the overbought zone. What are we at? Let's see. BLZ, USD, Binance. I think this has the most history, yeah. So let's see. We were in the overbought zone here. We came out of the overbought zone. Overall, from top to bottom, we dropped 78%. And it took some time. It took some time. It wasn't just a straight line down, though overall it kind of looks like it, but it wasn't. Here we were overbought, and we came out of it. It was a move that was 84% to the downside. And I think it's safe to say that we're not doing one of these where we came out and then went back into it like this. But even then, we saw a move that was 57%. I know it's kind of hard to see that, but 57%. You can see it right there. 57, 84, and 78. Didn't quite hit the overbought zone there, so we won't count it. But here you were in the overbought zone. On the weekly, again, from top to bottom, you dropped a total of 69%. So from anything from 57 to 84%. Right now, what we've dropped so far from top to bottom is 49%. I don't think that this drop is done yet, you guys. This would be the smallest drop that we've seen as far as coming out of the overbought zone would be. It does seem to be somewhat of a major like turnaround point. You know, we had a nice move up and then found some resistance. We're moving down, nice move up. You know, it wasn't just like a little check like this was or like this was, but this was a bigger drop than we've experienced so far, just in a quicker amount of time. You know, these tops, if we're looking at like this one here, you had a very big move up, and then the top itself, it kind of like week after week, it was slowly crawling upwards. You know, like here, big move up, week after week, slowly crawling upwards. So, I don't know, man. I think that this this low volume, decreasing volume as it was going up just really spells for lower prices. But anyways, before I keep repeating the same old song and dance, I do think that we're going to go up somewhere above 14 cents, probably 14.3 to 14.9, maybe just below 15 actually right there. And then from there, we'll go lower. Find resistance on the 382, then continue lower to probably anywhere from about 7 to 9.5 cents. And that's really all I got for you guys. So if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.